Hello there everyone, this is the guy with no gamer tag, and I'm about to cover the basics in Black Ops 2 Zombies. First things first, we have the perks. Now the first perk I have here is Quick Revive. When you are playing solo, it means that it will revive you when you go down. It takes about 5 to 10 seconds, and all the zombies walk away when you do it. It costs 500, and when you're playing solo, it is a must-have perk. You really don't want to be sacrificing this for another perk unless you know you won't go down stupidly. But when you are in a 2 or more person lobby, it means that you can revive your teammates faster, although now it costs 1500 points, so it's your choice really. And the next perk here, we have Double Tap. This increases your weapon damage and costs 2000 points. It is in my opinion, one of the best perks in Black Ops 2 Zombies. As for assault rifles like the Galil and machine guns like the RPD, it means that it keeps more damage for longer, which means you don't have to spend the extra 5000 having to pack-a-punch the gun. And the next perk is the second most expensive. It's Juggernog. It costs 2500 points. It gives you more health, which means that you can now jump over lava a lot easier without worrying about going down all the time. And also, it means that zombies take a lot more hits to kill you. It can be, I found it's 3 or 4, maybe even more hits to kill you rather than the 1 or 2 usually. The next perk is Speed Cola. This is the most expensive perk at 3000 points. It means that you reload any gun you've got, it will reload faster. This is really good for machine guns and slow reloading assault rifles because it means that you won't have to just try and rape train them because you can sort of run away from them because you can just reload super quickly and then get going again. The next perk is Stamina Up. This makes you move faster. It costs 2000. It's more of an additional perk, but when you lose the perk, I found that everything feels so slow and you almost feel you have to buy it again, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. I found that the times that I used it as a perk by itself, it was just a panic perk. I had like an RPG or just something really slow and I knew I'd have to run away at some point. And the last perk here, we have Tombstone. This perk you can only buy in a 2 or more person lobby, because what happens is when you go down, you get the option to hold square or X on Xbox, and you will then sit out the rest of the round. When your teammates end the round, you will come back to life. There will be a floating tombstone on the map somewhere. It looks like magic, but only you can grab it, so your teammates can't troll you with it. So you just run and grab that, and then you grab another tombstone. It costs 2000, so it's quite useful, but I found that now I don't use it as much because I only use it to do like the perks glitch, but I don't use it otherwise. Now, I am aware that there are some extra perks in the DLC Revolutions, and there will be probably maybe even more coming in the future DLCs. I'm not going to cover them in this video because I am on PS3 and I don't have them, and I think it's wrong to give you advice on a perk or any equipment that I haven't used myself. Now, so the next thing we have the Galvenuckles. These cost 6000, so it is very expensive to buy. But they are sort of electronic knuckle pads. They replace your standard knife, and they are super effective against zombies. On the lower rounds, it's a one-hit kill, so probably about round 10ish. And it is also a lot quicker than the knife. You can use it to take out singular zombies, but do not try and attack a crowd of them with it. You will get downed. And now I'm about to tell you about the 5 or 6 perks glitch. Now, what you do is you need to get your first 3 perks, and the 4th one needs to be Tombstone. Then, either when you go down or near the end of the round, get yourself down and do the Tombstone part where you hold square or X, or tombstoning as I'll refer to it, and wait till your teammates have killed off all the zombies. When you come back, you will have no perks, but there are 3 more perks you can get. There's 2 more perks you can get, sorry. So what you do is you grab those 2 perks, and depending on what you want, you either grab another tombstone or you go and get your tombstone. So you either spend 2000 buying a new one or just go and grab it. If you go and grab it, you cannot buy a new tombstone. So if you want a tombstone, you have to buy it and the other 2 perks before you grab your tombstone. I found that I don't really use Tombstone when I do the perks glitch, because you turn into like a super soldier, so you don't really need it. Not buying Tombstone means you're more of a team player because you can help out your teammates more. But if you do buy Tombstone, it means every time you go down, you only have to spend 2,000 of your points. whereas if you don't buy Tombstone, you have to spend 13,000 to get them all back. And that is the 5 or 6 perks glitch. Now we're on to Pack-a-Punching. Now you need 5,000 to Pack-a-Punch a weapon, but you should wait until the end of the round to do it, because otherwise you will get killed. I found that between rounds only 2 people can do it, because if a third person tries, they're going to get down trying to get their gun. Now every gun, including the ballistic knife and something like the war machine, they can still be Pack-a-Punched. I will be doing videos covering every gun Pack-a-Punched in depth, and the guns that can be multiply Pack-a-Punched, I will cover every Pack-a-Punch on the gun. Now, the guns that you can Pack-a-Punch more than once are the guns that are new in Black Ops 2, for like the MTAR, the Hammer, or the DSR-50. The RPG is not new, you can only do that once, and the ballistic knife you can only do once. Now, when you Pack-a-Punch a gun a second or a third time, maybe even 4, I don't know how many Pack-a-Punches you can do yet, I believe it's 5, it will only cost 2,000 from then on. And if you put a gun in with no ammo for a second Pack-a-Punch, it won't give you any ammo. You get the gun with the amount of ammo you put it in with. So that is one thing to bear in mind. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a like if you enjoyed, and favourite if you want to see it again, and I will see you in a future video.